Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having me. For people who don't know me, my name is Roger Diath. Is this working? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I come from Duda. Duda, there's a bit of a debate internally about where the name Duda comes from. It might be because our two founders are big Lebowski fans and named it after the dude, but they won't confirm or deny this. So we're a company that's in 4 offices globally. We're headquartered in Palo Alto. I represent EMEA, based in London, and all of our development effort is done out of Tel Aviv. We've got around 50 people in Tel Aviv producing this great platform. Our mission is quite a clear one. We're trying to provide web professionals of all sorts the most innovative and efficient tools for creating presence at scale, a website building platform. And when we talk about scale for Duda, to give you an idea, in the last year alone, 2 million new websites were created on Duda, to bring around the total that's on Duda today to around 9 million websites. And that equates to about 2 billion individual page views across our platform. So it's a large scale business already. The Duda platform itself, we started in the kind of web presence place, but we actually think about it as this whole platform of different components. It starts with the architecture. We're based on AWS, but we include things like denial of service attack protection. We include free SSL certificates, advanced content management to actually make all that stuff kind of disappear. We're also extremely transparent in terms of our availability. So you can actually go on to status.duda.co right now and see how our service is performing. It's a public site and it's available all the time. We think about how we manage teams who build websites. You know, someone like Yell has hundreds of people who are touching a website when it's being built. So we actually build the tools into the product to allow you to actually manage that build process. That means not only things like templates, but also we release something called a widget builder, so you can actually create your own customized widgets and add it directly into the platform. Client management is things like reporting, analytics, but also things like a safe edit mode for the end clients, so that it can only change text and pictures, so that they can't accidentally delete the site. You know, these things actually save you a lot of operational time and money. And the big thing we're working on this year is ecosystem integration. So that's actually allowing the platform to work well with other best-of-breed vendors so that you can actually get a full suite of services in one, if you wish. I'm going to touch on just a couple of things where I think Duda is unique, because I think everyone feels they understand websites, so let's just talk about why we're different. The first, and I think it's encapsulated in this idea of speed and smart. So for us, speed is about operational efficiency. It's about saying, how quickly can we get a website out the door for a Yellow Pages provider? We typically see a 50% improvement in build times when using our product. And that's down to a couple of key features. One is this content import. So we can actually import content that's actually already available on the web, like Facebook, like web pages that already exist, and put that directly into the platform. So that really speeds up your build times. We've also released sections. So this is kind of pre-designed content rows that you can flip in to the templates with a couple of touches and actually make better websites quicker. We did a big launch earlier this year around Google page speed. So we've actually re-architected the whole back end so that our websites load very, very fast. We saw a 71% increase in the speed of their load time. That dramatically increases the conversion rates for our end customers. The other great thing, and which our partners are using to market this, is all our templates will score high 90s, kind of 99% out of 100 on the Google page speed test. So you can go to your end customers and say, would you like to score well on this Google test that's critical? That's really valuable for our partners. The other thing that's totally unique for us is this idea of web personalization, smarts. So you've seen this on Amazon, you know, if you buy one product, it suggests another. We allow you to do that for SMB websites. So the idea being, this could be as simple as putting a banner up automatically for a week before Valentine's Day for a restaurant, or it could be as sophisticated as saying, only show a coupon to someone who's within 5 miles of my restaurant and on a mobile device. And that can be set up with a couple of clicks. So it gives those kind of high-end advanced features to website users that aren't normally available for SMBs. The final thing I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to wrap up, is migrations. So it's kind of a dirty secret of the website building industry, is whenever you move, you keep whatever you had before because it's just too painful. We actually invest a lot of time and money and effort into making migrations actually work, which means pulling all the content, all the data from the other system and making it a fully fledged working Duda site. And we've done this at Yell and Italia Online and many, many other partners to actually get a full working platform. So now I'd like to invite up Alex, who I realized was on a little bit before, who's just going to talk for a couple of minutes about why they picked Duda.
Thank you. Yeah, so again, Alexander, hi, seeing all of you again. The reason why we picked Duda was, first of all, we always somehow drove for customer centricity. So we wanted to be exactly what has been mentioned by Elizabeth before, being the partner to drive your digital needs and being a consultant to the partners. So we actually built the websites ourselves. And at some point we said, okay, we also need to focus on our core business, which is, as you know, online booking, CRM solutions, and so on. So we were looking for different vendors to be the perfect partner to our needs. And I was actually talking to Roger yesterday, and I said, you know, when I saw the slides earlier, I said, yeah, you know, this 50% of decreased time in building a website. When I read that, I was like, yeah, right. So I went back to our tech team and asked from the implementation side, how much faster is it actually compared to when we did it? And they said 52%, because we're actually doing all that on Salesforce. So I was like, okay, Roger, so I owe you beer tonight. And besides that we are actually faster and able to focus on our core business, it's also that our customers have more opportunities besides the whole do-it-yourself and web-optimized services to see different tutorials, to work with the different tutorials as a good reason for them to really go into that market themselves, or sometimes even switching, you know, as a do-it-yourself product does, switching to their needs whenever they need something without needing to call us, which we would obviously still do, but now they do it themselves. So for us, it was more about becoming more efficient and focusing on our core than we have done before.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
I think I owe you a beer after that. Thank you. So yeah, just to wrap up, we're already working with some of the largest YPs globally today already. We also work with some of the largest hosting companies globally today already, including 1&1, which is the second biggest hosting company in the world. So yeah, if you'd like to know more information, obviously I'm around at drinks, or come and see me at my booth. Thanks a lot for your time.